Hi everyone, this is Andy Cherna from Two Notes Audio Engineering. We're here at NAMM 2016 for Sweetwater Sound. We're demoing the new Two Notes lip pedal series preamp pedals. Each pedal, which we have over here, is a 2-channel pedal with a distinct EQ for each channel. And the 2 channels have a mode we call fusion, and in cold fusion the both channels are in parallel. In hot fusion they are in series, so each pedal really gets you 4 sounds. The pedals there's the lead, which is a high gain version. There's a crunch, which is a classic British amplifier version. There's a clean, which is a traditional American style amp, and we have a version for bass players as well. Each pedal features, as I mentioned, the 2 channels, the EQ, and then we have a balanced XLR out. We have an analog speaker simulation, which you can activate over here. Then there's a ground lift, an effects loop, and a through output if you're going to run the signal to another device at the same time. One thing that's very unique is these are pre-configured, so with a simple MIDI connection between each pedal, if you have multiple pedals, you don't need to clear the pedal. So if I select the lead on the A channel, then to switch to the crunch, I don't need to clear this one. I just switch, and you can see that they all are linked together. Further to that, the MIDI connection is then extended through to the Eventide we have over here and our Torpedo Cab simulator. So each preset is calling up a different preset via MIDI, whatever you've connected. So essentially, right out of the box, if you have multiple pedals or even just a single pedal, you can access more than just the sound of the preamps with your selection right on the unit. Each pedal features a 12AX7 tube. The tube is running at 200 volts DC, so it's not a simple star plate design. Very natural sounding, and partnered with the Torpedo series speaker emulators, you can get a great solution for running direct to front of house. Examples of that, if you're doing fly dates, just bringing pedal boards, churches, house of worship, theater pits, anywhere where volume is a problem, and of course recording late at night. Nothing more practical than just taking a pedal board directly to your DAW and having the sounds you want, whether you're going to reamp later or you're printing it right away. So if we want to take a little quick tour through the pedals, I can sort of do a few riffs on each of the channels. Right now we have up is the clean on the channel A, which is a super clean. And if I bring it to the second channel, there's going to be a little more bite. So you can hear just a little bit of bite in that. The channel B always features a quasi-parametric, so you can really go in and tune that. We can go and sort of move the sound around. Play with the gain a bit, back it off a bit. Now when things get interesting is when we cascade the channels, and everything I'm showing you right now we can do with all the different versions. They all have identical topology and identical functionalities. So now by pressing both simultaneously, I enable the fusion mode. So here we go. So actually this is not really that clean, it's just a lot cleaner than maybe when we go over to the other pedals. Now this is the hot mode. If we go to the cold mode, that's now both channels in parallel. It's a very glassy sound. It's the sound you'd get if you're running 2 amps in parallel. That's the kind of thing that was very popular, for instance, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Moving along, we have the crunch, which is a British voice pedal. You can really hear the dynamics acting like a real tube amplifier. Fusion. One thing that was interesting to note, when we change from hot to cold fusion, the MIDI patch that's being sent out at the same time is changed. So we actually have 4 sounds. If you're using any of the pedals with a MIDI controller, then you can even access via MIDI the status of hot and cold fusion, which gives you 4 sounds that are foot switchable. So moving right over to the lead. The lead represents a high gain amp, but the clean channel would still be rather clean. So moving over to the lead, now we're getting into high gain territory. Enabling the fusion mode. I think we were in hot, so let's go to cold. So a great solution for running direct. These are also fully compatible with a traditional amplifier. You can simply put it in line, taking a 1-channel amplifier and adding extra sound possibilities. So if you have any questions about these pedals, please contact your Sweetwater sales engineer.